23, okay? Express 3 minus 2i and 1 minus 4i in the form x plus yi. Now in a test, if you want to remember what you have to do, you have to get rid of the fraction, because this answer has no fraction underneath it. Sorry, and I'm going to be more specific. It has no fraction that has an I on the bottom. Okay? So Connor, what you do to get rid of the fraction? You multiply by what's called the conjugate. The conjugate is, you look at the denominator and you change 1 plus 4i top and bottom. Okay? Now that that's done, okay, so 3 times 1, 3, 3 times 4i, 12i, 2i times 1 minus 2i, minus 2i times 4i minus 8i squared. 8i squared is minus 8 times minus 1. Which is get me plus 8. Okay. Then on the bottom, what we're going to have is 1 times 1 is 1. 1 times 4i is 4i plus 4i. Minus 1 times 4i is minus 4i. And then finally, minus 4i times 4i is minus 16i squared. That I squared represents a minus 1. Minus 16 times minus 1 plus 16. Let's put it in here. 3 plus 8 is 11. 12i minus 2i is 10i. Now, and then on the bottom, the 4i is going to cancel, and it's 1 plus 16 equals 17. A lot of people might be inclined to think they've gone wrong, because nothing cancels top and bottom, but you're allowed to do this with fractions. If they're both over the same denominator, you can say 11 over 17 and minus 10i over 17. You're allowed to split the denominator. Now if you don't understand that, let me show you something, okay? 3 quarters plus 2 quarters. Everybody in the class will tell me that's 5 quarters. I could also write 3 quarters plus 2 quarters like this, because they have the same denominator. So all what I'm doing is I'm splitting the denominator back into 2. Okay? So that's where we get our answer from. So x is 11 over 17 and y is going to be 10 over 17. X plus yi. Okay? Now, that's done. What they want me to do next is, the good thing about this question here is it uses a lot from the last question. I'll show you what I mean by that now. Okay? We're going to grab our answer from the last section, and I'm going to show you why I know I can use the last answer. Okay? It says the word hence. If you're talking about language of a question, hence is a very key word. When you see the word hence, it usually means you can use the answer from part 1. Now look what I'm overlapping here. They're the same. Okay? So what I can do here is this. P plus 2qi equals 17 multiplied by 11 minus 10i all over 17. Now what we can see now is that the 17's cancel. If you multiply a number by 17 and divide a number by 17, you've basically done nothing to it. Okay, so now we're going to get p plus 2qi equals 11 minus 10i. Match up real with real, imaginary with imaginary. Real with real means p equals 11. Imaginary with imaginary means 2q equals minus 10, and q therefore equals minus 5. Is that alright? Okay. How many people got it out?